Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. 我是 Red. Have you ever felt completely certain about something, like you know you told your friend about the party, or you clearly remember locking the door, but then someone says the opposite, and you're left with that burning sense of injustice? In Chinese, there's one tiny word that captures that exact feeling. míng. Today, we're going deep into how to use míng to express obvious 委屈, feeling wronged, and 质疑, doubt or questioning. By the end, you will be complaining and questioning like a native, with perfect emotional tone. By the end, if this deep dive grammar breakdowns help you unlock real Chinese expression, you can support the channel with a coffee over on Coffee. The link is in the description. Now let's get into the good stuff. míng is an adverb that emphasizes a fact is obvious, clear, or undeniable, yet the other person's action or attitude contradicts it. It's like saying clearly but, or as everyone can see, yet. A speaker feels a gap between reality and someone's behavior, creating mild resentment or rhetorical doubt. The structure is míng plus obvious fact, with contradictory outcome or question. For example, 你明明知道今天有考试，为什么不复习？你明明知道今天有考试，为什么不复习？ You clearly knew there was an exam today, so why didn't you study? The speaker is not just stating a fact, they are accusing or questioning with a sense of this should have been obvious to you. míng can carry two slightly different tones depending on context. Number one, 委屈, feeling wronged. You are the victim of someone ignoring an obvious truth. For example, 我明明已经道歉了，他还是不原谅我。我明明已经道歉了，他还是不原谅我。I clearly already apologized, yet he still won't forgive me. Number two, 质疑, questioning or doubt. You're changing someone's denial or illogical behavior. For example, 明明是你先动的手，你怎么怪别人？明明是你先动的手，你怎么怪别人？ It was obviously you who threw the first punch. How can you blame someone else? Native speakers often combine míng with a rhetorical question or a but structure to amplify this feeling. This is the most common way to express 质疑, doubt, or accusation. The rhetorical question has an obvious answer. The speaker just wants to highlight the other person's unreasonable denial. The structure, míng plus obvious fact plus 怎么 or 为什么 plus contradictory action. For example, 明明灯是关着的，你怎么说还开着？明明灯是关着的，你怎么说还开着？ The light is clearly off. How can you say it's still on? 明明我们约好了3点，你为什么2点就来了？明明我们约好了3点，你为什么2点就来了？ We clearly agreed on 3 o'clock. Why did you come at 2? Pro tip, replace 怎么 with 凭什么 on what grounds to sound even more confrontational. 明明是你弄坏的，凭什么让我赔？明明是你弄坏的，凭什么让我赔？ You clearly broke it. On what grounds should I pay for it? This pattern leans into 委屈, feeling wronged. The speaker states an obvious effort or truth, then follows with a disappointing or illogical result. The structure, 明plus effort or truth plus 可是 or 但是 plus negative outcome. For example, 明明我每天都运动，可是体重还是没变。明明我每天都运动，可是体重还是没变。I clearly exercise every day, but my weight still hasn't changed. Feeling frustrated, resigned. 明明手机充了1夜电，但是早上就剩一半了。明明手机充了1夜电，但是早上就剩一半了。I clearly charged my phone all night, but by morning it was half empty, feeling annoyed at the phone. 明明我什么都没做，可是老板就骂我。明明我什么都没做，可是老板就骂我。I clearly did nothing wrong, yet the boss yelled at me, feeling wronged. Here,还 still emphasizes that someone continues to act against the obvious fact. This pattern is great for online arguments or daily nagging. The structure 明明 plus obvious fact plus 还 plus denial or contrary behavior. Example, 明明是你迟到了，你还有理了。明明是你迟到了，你还有理了。You are clearly late and you still think you are in the right? 有道理 sarcastically. Common native expression. 明明天气预报说下雨，他还不带伞。明明天气预报说下雨，他还不带伞。The weather forecast clearly said rain, yet she still didn't bring an umbrella. 我明明提醒过你3次，你还说没听到。我明明提醒过你3次，你还说没听到。I clearly reminded you 3 times, and you still say you didn't hear me. Dialogue 1. Couple arguing. 委屈痛。你为什么把我的蛋糕吃了？ Why did you eat my cake? 我没吃啊。I didn't eat. 明明冰箱里还有半块，现在没了，不是你吃的吗？ There was clearly half a cake in the fridge. Now it's gone. Wasn't that you? Dialogue 2. Teacher and student. 质疑筒。你作业呢？ Where is your homework? 我交了。I handed it in. 明明我桌上没有你的作业，你怎么说交了？ Your homework is clearly not on my desk. How can you say you handed it in? First, don't use 明明 for neutral obvious facts, like the sun rises in the east. It must imply a contradiction or emotional expectation. We don't just say 明明太阳从东边出来。We say 明明太阳从东边出来，你怎么说西边？ The sun clearly rises in the east. How can you say it's in the west? Second, don't forget the contradiction part. 明明 alone doesn't conflate the emotion. Always follow with a 可是、但是、怎么、还 clause. Third, tone matters. Say 明明 with a slight pause and emphasis, like a sign or a sarcastic rise. Flat tone kills the feeling. Okay, leave a comment below using 明明 to describe a real situation where you felt wronged or suspicious. I'll correct your sentences. Okay, that's how you wield 明明 like a native, to express that perfect mix of it's so obvious and I can't believe you're acting otherwise. If you want more deep grammar for real-life emotions, please subscribe and hit the bell. And please don't forget, if these lessons help you complain more effectively in Chinese, your coffee support keeps me making them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. 再见。